Okay, last one for right now. There are other things that are on the mind of the champion, but this is the last one I'm going to cover because we've covered 3 of the other topics already, and I'm going to kind of stop with this one right here tonight. We might cover some more just a little bit later. But along and within the category of positive self-talk is also visualization and imagery. So, champions practice using positive images. And positive images are not just pleasant places to be, but they're also images of positive outcomes, right? So if you're standing on a golf hole and there's an out of bounds left and a water right, champions focus on the pin. They don't keep an image of the out of bounds and the water in their mind. They focus on a positive image of the ball landing on the green and going up by the pin. They don't focus at all on a negative image or the ball going to a place where they don't want it to go, in a way they don't want it to go. That doesn't mean it doesn't happen, but they don't focus there, right? They also imagine success. Just like me, as I said with my affirmation. I'm already imagining my success. And they imagine that before it happens. And the better you are able to imagine your success before you make your shot, the more likely it is that you're going to have a successful shot. It's amazing how your brain will begin to cooperate once you send it a very clear signal, and it'll cooperate with your body and make that come true. So the better you're able to visualize what it is that you want to accomplish, the more likely it will happen. So practice visualization and practice it here out on the golf range. And we have this little thing called, the Picassos that we do. And when you hit a really good shot, right, watch it all the way through. Watch it bounce, watch it turn, watch it, if it's exactly the way that you want to hit a golf ball, store that in your visual memory bank. So there's more things that you can do than just hit a good shot when you hit a good shot. Remember it. Remember what it felt like. Remember what you were thinking about. Remember everything that you can about that shot. Start putting it in your visual memory bank. Same thing when you're out playing on the golf course. You're going to hit a few good shots every time you go out and play. Remember those, put them in your visual memory bank, and then when you have another shot in a similar type of a situation, think, oh yeah, I remember that shot when I did this. And then get a really strong visualization of that memory. Top athletes also have a vision of where it is that they are and where they want to be and where they're going. This ties right directly back into motivation also, but they know what they want to do and they know where they're going. So, if you just want to go have fun with your golf game, great. That's a vision, but you can go have fun in lots of different ways. But if your vision is to improve and to hit a certain level within golf, then the clearer you can make that vision, the more likely it will come true. And lastly, their visions are detailed, specific, and realistic. Detailed, specific, and realistic. So they don't practice imagining a shot that they can't hit. Because no matter how many times you visualize that, it's probably not going to happen. But they do imagine realistic, very specific shots. And that's one of the reasons that I encourage kids, and even adults really, to play around a lot when you're out on the range. Hit goofy shots, hit strange shots, hit trouble shots, so that you can begin to see and visualize some of those shots. Because if you've never hit one before or never seen one, it's really hard to picture it. But we've all been in trouble, right? George. We've all been in trouble. And so you're in trouble, you're underneath the trees, and you have to hit a low sweeping hook. Well, how many times have you practiced that shot? How many times have you set up, and what have you done to experiment? Well, you practiced that shot just a little bit, and we just did this today, didn't we, Michael, right?
30 minutes.
For 30 minutes we practiced all, yeah. So what we practiced today is Michael's hitting a shot off to the right. We don't want to hit that anymore, so what we did was we got him to hit draws. And so he's watching him.
Oh, good draw.
That's right. So we got him, so we got him to look, and now he starts to see a draw. And what starts to happen is he starts to imagine the shot curving that way. And his body goes, oh, in order to do that, you need to do this. And his body starts making the appropriate adjustments. But if you're in the trees and you need to hook one around and you've never done it before, it's hard to picture it. So paint a picture of what it is that you want to do. I encourage you when you're out here playing and practicing, to goof around, hit goofy shots, hit fun stuff. One of our students today, John, put himself 6 feet away from the fence in the back there that's about 20 feet high. And he took his lob wedge up and he started seeing if he could throw a ball right over, huck a ball right over across the top, right up over the top of it. He never did, he was just having fun. Now he's got 2 little kids, so he's out there all the time doing fun stuff like that with them too. He came back and I said, how many did you get? He said, I got 5 or 6 over the top. That's pretty good. Yeah, but he had a big grin on his face because he was having a blast. But I guess what's going to happen the next time he's got a tree in front of him, and that tree is about 15 feet high, and he's about 6 feet in back of it. He'll go, I can hit this shot. In fact, I've seen myself do it. And he'll step right up there and do whatever it is. But he's done it. He played around. He had a good time. So he practiced a shot. It became realistic because he practiced it. And it was specific because he saw it and he watched it, right? And it was detailed. So he knew what it was, the adjustments they needed to make that shot. So practice those specific, realistic visualizations to help you improve. Hey, pretty good. We didn't lose it once this whole time.